Double held overnight at 97.5. We'd showed some calculations yesterday that had talked about this being a pivot area on the way to 2610, and that is held for now. So you start to get into the ideas of risk and reward. You've heard me say that before, so that should not be a surprise. It felt like they were trying to defend the 01 and 02. That's why I said let's use 2600 as aggressive support. And it just felt like they were squeezing long side. And if you take a look at the 15-minute chart, you can see we did the bow tie right here in that 2600 area, and then we've been squeezing up, and we got to R1 already. And this is in a pre-market squeeze type trade. That prior area of resistance, yesterday's demon area, has been taken out and then held. This is a very big clue if you're analyzing a market. Okay, we'd said yesterday at 03 would be resistance, and that 98 area would be support, and that would be the battlefield that needed to be resolved. Well, overnight, they've resolved that by holding the 98, and obviously this 03 has been taken out. We talked about that as last week's high. And yesterday's demon was 375, and that got taken out and then held. And this was why I said pre-market. It looks like it's a squeeze to the long side to target that 06 to 08 area. We had a leftover remainder target that Zeke and I both pointed out to you at 6.5. So that target has been hit. And now, as we approach the open, tough choices for both sides, really. I mean, the long side, obviously, pre-market is for making sure you get something if you can, grab a point or two as seed capital that you can deploy during RTH. And shorts, we said convenient trade is short side, but you got to really drop those users fast if they don't turn out. So bottom line, anybody that has played long side, if you have a trailer and want to hang on to it, that's up to you. But as we approach the open, our normal course of action is to say, usually make sure you are paid. And obviously with a trailer, if you want to take the risk with it, fine. We do have upside targets we've talked about. So let's look at a couple other charts.